Hey everybody, welcome to the Columbus Day edition, or Indigenous Peoples Day's version of End the Simpademic. This is Jason coming at you here, and I am going to talk about a potentially darker subject today here, but it's also a possible consequence of being a simp, and that is this. Being a simp can lead you down the rabbit hole of being an actual stalker. I've seen it a couple times before where somebody who initially starts out simply simping online over women does become a creeper or a stalker. I've seen a couple of examples of that in Minnesota. And you can become the creep that women accuse us of actually being. Women are always saying that men are creeps, men are, don't approach us, things like that. Men are creeps. They're saying that as a means of self validation. But sometimes if you are simping over women, you can actually become a real creep, if you take it too far. And especially if you find somebody that you really latch onto and really are just obsessed with in a very unhealthy way, you can become the creep that we are all accused of being falsely for real. And what that means is if you just go too far down that rabbit hole, you become the evil that the good men are being accused of being. This is the reason why they can even get away with falsely calling legitimate men creeps, is because if you are a simp and you get too obsessed, you become the real creep. And you become a real creep, and because real creeps are out there, it's easy for these women to link the good guys with the bad ones and lump them all into one category. Not saying that it's right, we're just making it too easy for them. And I'm going to settle by saying that this is why you need to stop simping, particularly after women online, particularly after OnlyFans women, content creators, particularly after those types of women. And that is something that I just will say that you just should stop doing. Just stop following everybody on social media. Stop following these women on Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever it is, and just leave it be. I, in particular, have I definitely have a desire to find my future missus, but I'm going to let the God of my faith carry that for me. Because of that, I have no reason to simp for anybody. I have no reason to grovel for anybody. I have no reason to beg for attention. I have no reason to seek validation or seek reciprocation. It will automatically come. I've heard other content creators say that you attract what you are. And if you're a simp, you're not going to attract anybody. It's degrading. Women think far less of you. And even if they pretend to think highly of you, what's going to happen is that they're going to start taking advantage of you. If you're giving them money and with no reciprocation, they will just give you just the littlest bit so that you keep giving them money. And in the case of the OnlyFans women, the only thing that they care about from you is your credit card for $5.99 a month or whatever it is that they're selling themselves for. So if you go too far down this rabbit hole, you will become the creep that women accuse all men of being. And you don't want that, because you don't want that from women who will legitimately be filing charges against you, or you will be one of those who make men look bad, and the rest of the men in the scene will also think less of you at the same time. And so I'm going to settle on that for this edition. That is my statement and my message today. I'm also going to add that I'm going to have a programming tip here. I'm going to be starting a secondary channel to this. This channel will continue to run, but the secondary channel is going to be called MGGOW, MGGOW. It will be my answer to the MGTOW movement, which is men going their own way. And it's going to be based on my Christian faith. MGGOW in this case is going to stand for men going God's own way. So that's my response to the MGTOW movement. It means I do not think I personally don't think very highly of the MGTOW movement, men going their own way. I understand why men feel like they need to do this or isolate themselves from women. However, I don't think that's the grand plan for us as men. We are better together, and I'm looking for my better together. So I'm going to settle on that. That will be my new channel. I will be posting the link to it whenever I get that started. I don't know when the first episode is going to be. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow. So I'm going to settle on that for now, and I will talk to you all later. See you tomorrow on Tuesday.